snow, flesh, fur, and taffy. What does it all have in common? Nothing but an endless hunger for power, and that power is close at hand. Let the clay fighting tournament begin!
There, it's good.
Alright, fine.
Alright, welcome to the
There's no point in having a blue screen if we can't see it.
welcome to the ClayFighter podcast. We're here to talk about
How ClayFighter. Hey, Jess, get down.
Okay, I can.
You're gonna break my chair. You guys like ClayFighter?
There's ClayFighter,
Shut up.
ClayFighter 2, ClayFighter 63 and a half. If
Third.
A third.
63 and a third.
63
You're
and
a
a
poser.
third.
You're not even a true clay fighter.
Get out of here. Get out of
Get
here.
out. Get out.
here.
You're not a true
Get out of here.
fake fan.
Get out of here. Okay, now we got the real
Now we got the-
ClayFighter
Alright.
fans. What is that?
The Chinese.
Give me it. Quit hitting people with it.
I'm gonna steal that hat.
Oh. I'm
you
sorry.
You broke Matt. You Chinese.
Matthew, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to break it.
Alright, let's just talk about ClayFighter. My personal favorite character throughout all the installments have been the Blob because, despite his unoriginality, I really like his moveset and his play style.
What about Sumo Santa?
He was only in,
He was only in 63 in the
He
first.
was,
the third
and he
one.
was the best.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
Blob was the
Earthworm
best.
Jim was the best in the...
Earthworm Jim, yeah.
Well, I was gonna say next to Earthworm Jim.
ClayFighter, from the first one to the second one, Judgment Clay, they only kept like 3 fighters, which I thought was weird. Both rosters, I think, were like 8-character rosters, if I'm correct. The first to the second one, and normally they'll only do that if, I don't know, the characters are replaced with like another rendition of themselves or like a clone of that character or something like that. ClayFighter, I thought all the characters in the first one were pretty decent. When the second one came out, they only kept like 3 of them, which I thought was weird. Good on you, ClayFighter, being that experimental, but I don't know.
Some of the characters weren't exactly the best.
I don't know.
Like, who actually liked Helga?
All right, that's a pretty good point.
I
But
don't really play this Helga.
if we're going on a personal note about ClayFighter, let me just tell a quick story about the first time I was ever exposed to it. I was a wee boy. It was before I moved here, so I lived in Rochester, New York. I think it was in 1st grade. My mom used to go to Wegmans pretty frequently, and she always put me in like the kid watch area, and they had an N64 there with like 3 games. They had Super Mario 64, which I think I played the most, and then they had the Rugrats game, like the
Golf.
yeah, people only ever played the golf one. And then there was ClayFighter 63 and a third, which all the kids were afraid of, myself included. So like if there were like older kids there, they would play that, and it would scare all the other kids away. I thought it was I thought it was a scary game for whatever reason. Like we'd all just hide in like the tubes and stuff.
I mean, I thought Itchy Bod Clay was pretty eerie, even today.
I guess it's just because of the style. Like claymation is like
Claymation-
naturally scarier.
Claymation
than
is-
other
like
types of
Rudolph-
animation,
Well,
I think.
claymation and SNES graphics
Yeah, but
just don't
there's,
really
like-
mesh well
no,
together.
this was 64 though.
No, I'm talking
Yeah.
about SNES.
Is that one like
Popsicles
Japanese, like stereotypical, like Karate Man or whatever? Looking back, when I was a kid, that scared the heck out of me. But like looking back now, I think that's actually one of the best ClayFighter characters, just because it kind of mocks how every fighting game has that black belt karate master or whatever. Like King of Fighters, they have a Kaio.
Have, like-
I'm saying his name
like
wrong.
every
I think
character.
it's Kyo.
They have
Kyo.
like every
Street
character.
Fighter has Ryu.
It's every character in Street Fighter.
Yeah.
It's
And,
every character.
Tekken's got like Kazuya and Jin.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Law, because he's like karate.
He's more like the
Bruce Lee.
He's the like Jeet Kune Do person who's like copy Bruce Lee.
All right.
I think that's its own brand of character as opposed to the
Yeah, because Street Fighter is Fei Long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moving on to the next portion, we're gonna talk about the future of ClayFighter. We've been, stuck in the past.
Still waiting for the Switch remake.
Couple of 90s,
SNES.
90s kids here. We're gonna talk about the canceled game, Call of Putty. I'm not even making this up. 2009. There are screenshots of it. Supposedly it was canceled. Can we get some info on that?
Yeah, I'm
Can we
looking
look
it
that
up
up
right now.
Yeah, it was going to be for the Nintendo DS, but it was going to be I'm not sure if a cartridge like release was planned because it was supposed to be DSiWare.
We'll put some screenshots up on screen right now.
Yeah, look back there. It looks pretty well done, and honestly,
We and DS.
granted that these aren't like mock-ups. These are actually like screenshots of like what gameplay was, and like if they had like a working model. Like I don't see any reason for this to be canceled.
I mean, it looks just like 64, just with like the health bar on top.
Yeah, and it looks like maybe they got rid of like that 3D-esque fighting game element. Now it's more back to the original,
Like 2D.
like 1 and 2. It's not like, wannabe Tekken. Wait, go back up. Go back up. What was that? No. Did they have a roster? Oh, that's fake. That's fake. I see a pony in it. Okay, that's fake. This is something they could bring back.
SNES Virtual Console. They could do that.
No, they wouldn't put it on the SNES. Well, it's not.
They could put it on SNES Virtual Console.
No, I'm talking about Call of Putty.
Oh, Call of Duty.
Because, like...
Because I think the original ClayFighter for SNES or Genesis is already on Virtual Console. If not on the Wii U, then on the Wii.
Yeah, the Wii I think had it. I'm not sure about 60 Theory and a Third though. But I'm just saying it'd be super cool Call of Putty if they took that, because it looks like it's a finished game. Even so, if it's not like
just like
super
beta.
playable, like the old ones were kind of broken, kind of clunky. I mean, I'm not trying to diss ClayFighter, sorry guys. But as long as it's playable and finished, I would love to see something like this pop up on Virtual Console. I know they had a bunch of DS games on the Wii U Virtual Console. Why not port this to Switch? I tried out. I mean, what fighting games do we have on the Switch right now?
Street Fighter 2. Not remake, but like...
yeah,
Switch
not the
version
remake.
of Street Fighter 2.
Street Fighter 2
That's
polished.
really about it, I think.
Well, we're gonna
Yeah.
get a Smash port.
How sweet would that be? Call of Putty on
I'd love it.
On
Yeah.
Switch.
on Switch? I'd buy a Switch for that. Well, let's be real. I wouldn't buy a Switch for that, but I'd buy it on Switch. We know Earthworm Jim and Boogerman have both been thrown into the mix. They both
Alright.
fought alongside the likes of
Well, what third-party
Bad Mr.
character?
Frosty.
What third-party character
No,
do you think would fit?
realistically, I'm gonna say if they did do another one, I'd like to see Armor Krog in it. That'd be dope.
That would
That would be awesome.
I think-
Come on, Interplay.
I think
Come on.
Crash would fit quite nicely
I'm not-
because the animation style is kind of similar.
Well, like I couldn't.
I think Crash
they
would
don't-
fit nicely.
It'd be if they could do it legally. Well,
Dude,
like,
Bubsy. Bubsy. I'd love to see Bubsy in the new one.
No, realistically.
Dude. Yeah, you just got a new
Okay,
game.
you're
Bubsy.
gonna say Bubsy.
I'm saying either Bubsy or Crash because their art style is kind of like
Alright,
similar.
I'd
No,
go with Clayman from Neverhood if they could get the rights
Oh
from
yeah,
EA.
Neverhood. Yeah, because the guy who made Jim also made he made Neverhood and he made Armor Krog.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's got to put them both in. That'd be sweet. Even if they were just Jim clones. Jim was the best in 63 and a Third. That'd be dope. We'd like to know who you want in the next ClayFighter. Granted, it actually comes out. Crash / Bubsy. You think it'll happen? I don't think so.
I mean, dude, I'd like some third-party support for ClayFighter.
It's not gonna happen.
What,
That's the end of the podcast.
what console do you think it'd be on?
Sega Genesis.
No, like the new one.
PC.
Sega Genesis.